actually going to tell you that I'm taking a break from you because I'm really upset at a Capricorn right now, and I don't want to be causing bad juju on myself. But then I thought to myself, you shouldn't be having to pay for what other dumbasses who happen to have the same zodiac sign as you. You shouldn't have to pay for the things that idiots do. Okay? Shouldn't. It's not cool. There's the orcas. Or the whale. I was hoping to see a whale. Seven of Swords, yeah. That's how I felt. Seven of Swords. There's this strength in the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords. There's strength and ignoring what you couldn't see. I couldn't see the betrayal. The magician that you was playing with me. Alright, the Walker of Truth. The sun sets on two different people. One directly from in front and one directly from the side. Okay. Someone has the open eye here. Someone has the open eye or like the open heart here. Seven of Swords, it was all an illusion. I made you think that I was a king when really I was just a house cat. I don't know. For my next magic trick, I'm gonna make a house cat into a lion. Now how you can make a house cat feel like they're a lion. Seven of Swords also, they be lying. They be lying. The Emperor. But I got there with the truth. King of Pentacles. I'm not like that guy. I don't know how he's my zodiac sign. I'm not like that, man. I'm honest. I tell the truth. That person was a real snake. Also, this reminds me of a video when a python is slithering into the water, right? And it runs into an actual snake like a lion, a jaguar or something like that, and they're going into a fight. The Moon card, some steps, and Daughter of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. We can't see everything, but there's certain things that are around that see all of it. I just got some information about how people can actually watch. Like, I don't like to talk about it out loud because if I talk about it, I give people ideas. But I saw something that made me feel like, okay, I need to go and see if I find some of those things in my home or outside in my yard. And because I can't tell it to you. If the information downloads to you, then you're meant to have this information. It's such a smart way to do things. It's also a very, very fucked up things to do to someone. But then you gotta be smart. Like, sometimes you're trying to outsmart somebody. It's like a fucking headache, dog. Like, anyways, there's something in the woods. When you're out in the woods, there's things that you can see and I can't see. There's certain animals that they can see from what's in the body. And sometimes if we're carrying certain devices, I believe they have bifocals. Oh, binoculars. I'm all bifocals. Binoculars. People use binoculars. They use different lightings. People use different things on their head. I also would recommend, if you're going to be out in the woods, you need to carry a lantern, light. Um, Ooh, this kind of kid makes my skin crawl because it reminds me of Sasquatch, dog. The stories of Sasquatch, where they talk about when they say that it screams like a woman that's in need of help. Sasquatch does. That she screams, or he or whatever, and that it has a very, very foul odor. Okay, I know I'm making Sasquatch sound hella bad right now. He might not be such a bad guy or whatever, or girl or whatever. But there's stories, dudes. There's stories. You could be around a campfire and you're telling these scary stories to the kids. I hope you know what the fuck you do. You know damn well these kids aren't going to be sleeping all fucking night. You're telling them scary stories? Like, this is, are you afraid of the dark type of shit? That shit is scary. Because they start hearing shit around the fucking forest or something like that. And I feel like it's going to be a bird. It's going to be a bird that's hooting or something like that. And also, certain owls, they say that owls are connected to aliens. If you're coming across one, you're dealing with an alien. And I feel like if you watch the movie or start checking out the documentaries of, I think the movie's called 444. And I've talked about this all the time because that movie scared the fuck out of me, dog. I never looked at owls ever the same. I swear to you, I never looked at owls ever the fucking same ever since I watched that movie, because I was like, but I love owls. I think owls are pretty cool. This also could be like, there's a certain place where they have statues of owls. Also, this is a story where like an owl leads somebody to like a secret entry or something like that. I also feel like, because this is the Daughter of Swords, this is not a person who has, they still need more experience. Okay, they still need more experience. But they're experienced enough. Like, this person's very witty. Ace of Wands, they somehow instinctively know what they're doing. And there's a home, because and I also feel like there's gonna be a certain attraction with somebody else. This is not your kind, but it is your kind. You're just different kinds of feathers that flock together. I feel like I am this, you are that. At the same time, we are all in the same. You could be going somewhere where there's a bunch of exotic birds, but I feel like I see different scenarios. I see someone in front of a campfire telling scary stories to a bunch of kids. I'm sorry. I'm the one that's going to tell you this. You know them kids are going to be freaked the fuck out, right? And dog, like, who? Why are you scaring the fucking kids? They're gonna see some shit when they get older. They're gonna believe in aliens, all that shit, because your ass is right there scaring the fuck out of them. You're like, I'm just telling stories that were passed down from my forefathers. It was foretold. It was foretold. This is you, like, someone's like, just fucking stop it. Stop talking like that. They're like, it was foretold by my ancestors. Oh, and also this could be a mouse. Okay, let me tell you a story about a mouse with me. There was this time I couldn't go to sleep. And I was really restless, and I was like, God, what is it? You know what I'm saying? God, what is it? I've had random moments where I have came across a mouse or something like that. Like, I don't know how, I've never had Like, it was scary as fuck, dog. And shit was moving, right? And I was like, oh shit, it's happening. It's happening again. It was a fucking mouse. A little bit, like, I don't know how it got down there. I never, ever, in all the years of my life, have I ever came across, but I've came across all kinds of wildlife in my life in random ass places. So, someone left the door open. I believe somebody left the door open, and that's how it happened. And we're close to wildlife. It's easy. We might run into a snake, might run into any kind of shit. Anyways, where I was at that certain time. But I was there chilling. I couldn't go to sleep. So I was like, shit, oh, man. I was like, what's going to happen, God? What's going on, right? What's going on? And I saw something move, dog. I swear, that shit was the scariest shit. Well, it wasn't so scary. I just was like, oh, God, it's happening. I started praying, and then I saw the tail. Oh, my gosh, I destroyed the whole place. I mean, I was hitting that motherfucker. I did not sleep until I got this motherfucker. And as soon as I was done, because obviously I had to murder it. I trapped it, gave it fucking, I had to kill it. I'm a murderer, okay? I did it. I fucking did it. I'm a murderer. It was a rat. No, it wasn't a rat. It was a baby mice. I don't know. And after that, I was like, I made sure I kept the cats around. I used to lock the cats down. I was like, nah, you guys need to do your fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Taught me a lesson. Like me chasing out the mouse. It was a little small ass mouse too, but I thought that it was like, it was moving. It was fucking moving, and then I caught eye contact with the motherfucker, and I was like, oh. And I looked at it and I said, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I swear. We locked eyes. I was like, I'm gonna kill you. It gave me some fucking look. I was like, oh my gosh. Today's the day, motherfucker. Yeah. It almost reminds me of the part, when Marcel, have you guys watched Pulp Fiction? All right, Marcel sees the boxer that was supposed to rig the fight, right? He was supposed to, but he couldn't help it. He gave that guy the one-hitter quitter, beat his ass, and ended up, he had ties with the mob or whatever, and he runs into the main leader of the mob, like in the middle of the street while he's trying to get out of town, and they start fighting or something. They start to try to run each other over or whatnot. And then they end up going into this shop, right? And in this shop, there was a weird kind of guy there. And he held both Marcel and that professional boxer and took him to the back room. And then, I don't know, man. They busted out with some really weird shit. That movie, when I first saw it and I saw that shit, I was like, what? And the weird shit is this, but yet so fucking, like, anyone who thought about this, like, this is fucking, whoa. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like someone's going to hear a story and it's meant for you to hear it. Like, for example, today, I saw on TikTok about a person in a relationship and they look so perfect together. They're taking all these pictures for everybody, you know, making it sound like this. And the lady was like, this is how it looks on camera. And then she swiped on the, but these are the bruises that she covers up so you could see her like this on the camera. Happily married, and everybody on there saying, oh, goals, and that's a good man, and you hit the lottery, and deep down inside, you, whether it's one way or the other, because women can be very vindictive too. You know you got yourself trapped with someone really fucking crazy. Now I'm crazy. But that kind of fucking crazy, that's I don't know, y'all. I just want you to know that, like, in times, it was a sign. It was bigger than that. I wasn't meant to fall asleep. Like, as soon as that charade where I was gonna kill this rat, mice, whatever it was, I received some really bad news, and I had to be prepared for that. And you can't be scared of the mouse. The mouse is more scared of you. And when you are confronting that mouse with your broom, with your poison and everything, make sure you're brave enough to, like, dude, we had this motherfucking corners like this. I even called people in. It was like calling in the troops. I swear, dog, it was just like that. But it was, this was a long time ago, but some shit came out and I was like, whoa. And ever since that certain incident, it has always stuck with me. And you know how I'm telling you guys that somebody's telling the story, or like, are you afraid of the dark, or whatever? This is somebody's real testimony. And like, I saw something I couldn't explain. And at the end, it turned out to be something very small that seemed very big. And sometimes things that are very big are really little, really, really little. And when you're coming across an energy like this, you need to face it. Because the things that you think make a big fear of things is actually smaller than you and is scared of you. And I don't know, it's almost like at that time, whenever this is, because that mouse was nothing compared to a fucking rat that I saw down in Seattle in the college area. We were watching a breakdancing competition. This is a long time ago. I was a kid. Was I a kid? No, I was over 21. But it was way my younger days. And it scared the fuck out of me, dog. I had never seen a rat that fucking big. It was huge. It was like the Ninja Turtles mentor and shit. It was the mentor. He was there. And he was eating out of a trash can. And it was just looking at me like I was, like he was about to take my, like, give me your purse, bitch. And I was like, imagine me, and I'm like scared, like. But yeah, many people have these kinds of stories, and the only way that you can, like, face these things is by facing it, not fearing it. Because a lot of people get truly terrified when they see a snake. I'm one of them. All right, you see a fucking snake and you're just terrified, and then there's other people that are like, it's just a fucking snake. They grab a stick and grab it by the head and pick it up and be like, see, come pet it. Are you more scared of the rat than what you are the snake? Are we scared of the things that clean up Mother Earth? You know what I'm saying? Like getting on some deep shit. I'm gonna call this getting into some deep shit. Okay, I'm gonna look back on this. Oh, wow. Yeah, there should be. Why you gotta say stupid shit like that? And that's why I cannot. I gotta report you. You gotta go. Gotta go. You gotta go. You say stupid shit, you get stupid out. Like, I can't be scared of the rats or the snakes. You gotta just grab a stick and put it right on top of their head and show it to everybody.